Prepare yourselves for an enlightening journey through the annals of history as we embark on a brief history of King George II. In this captivating narrative, we shall embark on an exploration that will take us deeper into the extraordinary life and reign of King George II, an enigmatic monarch whose rule was not only defined by personal intrigue and political challenges, but also left a profound and lasting legacy that continues to ignite passionate debates and stir the intellectual curiosity of scholars and historians alike in the present day. So sit back, relax, and allow your minds to be transported to a bygone era as we unravel the intricate tapestry of King George II's reign and endeavor to shed light on the multifaceted dimensions of this influential figure in history. Early life and education. King George II, born on June 4, 1738, in London, England, came into the world as the eldest son of Frederick, Prince of Wales, and Augusta of Saxe-Gotha. He grew up in a household that valued culture and education, providing him with a well-rounded and comprehensive education. His studies covered a range of subjects, including languages, history, and the Anglican faith. It is important to note that George II's early years were greatly influenced by his father's belief in the concept of a patriot king. This ideology emphasized the importance of a strong monarchy that resisted any undue political influence or interference. This upbringing ingrained in young George a strong sense of duty and conviction regarding the role of a monarch in governing a nation. Accession to the throne. In the year 1760, when George was a mere 22 years old, he took on the momentous responsibility of becoming the ruler of Great Britain and Ireland. This momentous occasion came about due to the unfortunate passing of his grandfather, King George VI. Little did anyone know at that time, but this marked the beginning of a truly remarkable reign that would go down in history as one of the longest ever witnessed in the annals of British monarchy. As George III stepped into his new role as king, he was faced with a multitude of challenges and opportunities, all of which were intricately tied to the immense power and influence that the British Empire held over the world during that era. The empire was at its zenith, exerting its dominion over vast territories and peoples across the globe. It was against this backdrop that George II's early years on the throne unfolded, shaping the course of his reign and leaving an indelible mark on the history of Britain. Personal traits and family. King George II, aside from his responsibilities as a monarch, was known for his insatiable thirst for knowledge. His curiosity spanned across various fields, encompassing not only the realms of politics and governance, but also the natural sciences, music, and architecture. By immersing himself in these diverse subjects, he not only enriched his own understanding, but also made significant contributions to the cultural and scientific progress of his time. Delving into George II's personal life, one cannot help but be astounded by the sheer size of his family. His union with Queen Charlotte resulted in the birth of a staggering 15 children, making their household one of the most expansive and vibrant royal families in the annals of British history. The impact of this prolific brood would extend far beyond their own generation, as two of George II's sons would later ascend to the throne, ruling as King George IV and King William IV respectively. Such a remarkable lineage would leave an indelible mark on the monarchy and shape the course of British history in profound ways. Political challenges and American Revolution. The early years of George II's reign were fraught with political challenges. The aftermath of the 7 Years' War and the French-Indian War left Britain grappling with international struggles. However, the most significant challenge emerged in the American colonies. Fueled by resentment towards British taxation policies and a desire for self-governance, the colonies embarked on a path to rebellion. This marked the beginning of the American Revolutionary War, which forever altered the relationship between Britain and its colonies. The war, fought from 1775 to 1783, was a defining moment for both nations. The colonists, led by figures like George Washington and Thomas Jefferson, united in their quest for freedom and inspired others to join the cause. On the other side, The British government underestimated the colonists' resolve and faced difficulties fighting in unfamiliar territory. Despite initial advantages, they found themselves entangled in a protracted conflict. The Declaration of Independence, signed in 1776, further solidified the colonists' determination to govern themselves. The war was not without sacrifice, but the colonists persevered and secured their independence, giving birth to the United States of America. The American Revolutionary War was a turning point in history, setting in motion events that would shape the world. Its ideals of freedom and self-determination continue to inspire people globally, reminding us of the power of human spirit in overcoming adversity, mental illness, and later years. Over time, as George Ayoa's reign continued, he found himself enveloped by a somber and gloomy atmosphere that extended beyond his personal life and seeped into his rule. This descent into darkness was marked by the emergence of severe mental illness, a perplexing condition that historians have long debated and tried to unravel. Countless theories have been proposed, ranging from the possibility of porphyria to the likelihood of bipolar disorder, each attempting to shed light on the enigmatic origins of his affliction. The consequences of the monarch's deteriorating mental state were far-reaching and had a profound impact on the governance of the mighty British Empire. The emergence of this debilitating condition created a void in leadership during a crucial period, further complicating the already challenging task of managing the American Revolutionary War and its tumultuous aftermath. The weight of this burden fell heavily on those entrusted with the responsibility of guiding the empire through these tumultuous times. Legacy. The legacy of King George III continues to be an intriguing topic of discussion and examination for historians and scholars alike. When delving into his reign, one encounters a plethora of complexities and contradictions that have shaped his historical standing. Examining the reign of King George III reveals a multitude of political and international challenges, most notably the loss of the American colonies. This significant event has sparked countless debates and analyses regarding the king's role in the creation and escalation of tensions that ultimately led to such a monumental loss. However, it is essential to acknowledge that King George II's legacy extends beyond his political missteps. His personal interests and contributions in the realms of culture and science hold undeniable importance. His unwavering support and patronage of art and architecture, for instance, have left an indelible mark on the aesthetic landscape of his era. The lasting impact of his appreciation for the arts cannot be overstated, as it has influenced subsequent generations and continues to captivate those who explore the artistic achievements of this time. In conclusion, King George II's life and reign were characterized by a rich tapestry of experiences, challenges, and contributions. From his formative years to his struggles with mental illness, he remains an enigmatic figure in British history. His legacy reminds us that history is a nuanced tapestry, shaped by the actions and personalities of those who have walked its corridors. Thank you for joining us on this extended journey through the life and times of King George II. We hope this exploration has provided a deeper understanding of this complex monarch and the era in which he lived.